we welcome you to the 35th Star Awards for television.
And the star for Best Children's Show goes to Talents Academy IBC 13. Congratulations!
Presenting the award is BMPC Board of Director John Fontanilla.
First of all, thank you Heavenly Father for this award. PMPC, thank you for this recognition. Thank you for recognizing all our efforts. To my AD, Justin Miguel, my Master Editor, Arkin Bruno, our home network, IBC 13, especially to our President, Hex Alvarez, VP, Vince Rodriguez, Ma'am Roy, Ma'am Irene, thank you so much. To my artists, especially to their parents, maraming salamat po. You're always there to support the production, especially those lockdowns and pandemic. SM Cloud Lake Marketing, KCP, Lucille Grace Lobby House, and to Attorney Patrick Makamay and his loving wife, Lisa, thank you so much. We will continue to make impossible things to possible. Maraming salamat.
First, we would like to congratulate all awardees for tonight, and of course, the award-giving body and the organizer of this successful event. We are truly honored to be standing in front of every one of you to receive this prestigious award. Thank you, PMPC, IBC 13, and to everyone who supported all of us from day one until today. Thank you so much, and we promise to continue to make everything possible. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, PMPC, IBC 13, Talents Academy family. God bless us all.
And the star for Best Children's Show host goes to Anastasia Paronda, Candice Ayesha Paronda, Madison Gold, Gracel Joyce Jimenez, Cedric Ganolon of Talents Academy, IBC 13.
Presenting the award is BMPC member Joe Cesar.
Good evening to all of you. First of all, we just wanted to thank God for this prestigious award. We also want to thank the 35th award of PMPC, Philippine Movie Press Club, Incorporated 35th Award Television. Thank you for your full trust to all of us in Talents Academy. To Director Miguel, thank you for your tireless support, and to our parents who guides us with never-ending support. Together with our siblings and Talents Academy, without you, I can't receive this award, and we can't receive this award. Thank you very much, Talents Academy, PMPC, and IBC 13. Thank you. Thank you, PMPC. Thank
is one of the most touristic islands and probably the first one for you to set foot on during your boat tour. It's connected with a nearby island, Virgin Island, by a bright orange floating bridge that lets you walk over the park crystal clear emerald waters.
There at Virgin Island, a long path alongside its narrow beach side will take you to the end of this elongated little island where a little cave is located.
Inside the Seal Cave, a statue of a mermaid is found with the ocean waves crashing into the rocks at a little accessible area in the outer end of the cave. A little stand is available for you to buy some drinks or ice cream. Toilets are available on this island.
Then there is a large stairway towards the top of island. The island is relatively high in altitude where a little observation deck is located.
From here, you have a truly awesome view over the park with several of the main islands in display. Often after Governor's Island, the boatman will give you the opportunity to transfer over to a neighbor island called Braganza Island.
That's why you would rarely find other visitors here, which might make you a good opportunity to stay here, to be alone on an island, if that's what you prefer at the moment.
You, of course, at any moment, could tell the boatman to head over to a certain spot or island within the 100 Islands National Park.
A nice follow-up to Governor's Island might be to just take 5 minutes boat ride to the park and on the snorkeling area of Coral Garden.
Coral Garden is an area with sea near to Quezon Island that's enclosed by ropes to prevent boats from coming in, to provide a unique snorkeling experience for the nature park's guests.
Here you'll get the opportunity to either go helmet diving or just go free snorkeling over and around the area. You will get some unique and beautiful views over some of 100 islands, many precious coral reefs, and you might even be able to see or even touch the giant clams in there.
Little floating wooden houses houses are available within the area to chill at during and after the snorkeling experience.
Nearby Coral Garden and the snorkeling area is a little remote island called Old Scout Island.
During the snorkeling, you can also swim towards the island's little beach.
There's a stone in the shape of a face. Creepifies the island a little bit, but it still makes a great place to chill at the beach by yourself or with your loved ones.
You will have a nice look out over the sea with a few other islands of the park. Of this island is Quezon Island, which makes for a great next stop after the snorkeling and beach bombing on Old Scout Island.
After the snorkeling and the swimming, you probably have become a little hungry. That's why a logical next stop and what the boatman often will suggest is Quezon Island.
This island is actually composed of 3 islands and offers a lot of activities.
You will likely find this the most crowded island of the park, but it offers many activities you might enjoy, including, of course, the restaurants. You will find jet skiing and banana boat type activities on the island.
It also features a long zip line and the shorter one. On top of that, it's great swimming here too. And the beach is nice and wide and powdery.
With a bronze statue of Mr. Quezon present at the center of the island, Quezon Island is named after former President of the Philippines and famous Filipino figure Manuel L. Quezon.
Especially if you have children, it's Children's Island. Great for families because a shallow water provides for safe swimming environment. On top of that, tables are available and even tents for a functional overnight stay.
In any case, the island really provides a nice broad swimming space that is enjoyable for everybody.
when you're transferring to and in between the more accessible island, the boatman will lead you around a small round-looking island that hosts millions of fruit bats.
You can see them hanging from the trees and the rocks as you pass by.
There's also one of the islands that are not allowed to be touched by tourists.
Another inaccessible island that's worth appreciating from a distance is Cathedral Island.
It has a huge triangular shaped rock in the middle.
It also has a grotto inside with a display of Virgin Mary. It's forbidden to enter the cave, but passing by it does make for a good moment to silently pray if you wish to.
The perfect island to go to if you're a Christian, though, is absolutely Pilgrimage Island. This is one of the newer islands that has been made accessible to the public.
In front of the Jesus statue are flower-rich gardens that are carefully being nurtured by locals on the islands.
There's a quite serene, holy atmosphere present on and around the island. And whether you are a Christian or not, You will likely enjoy the serene and tranquil nature of this neatly kept island called Pilgrimage Island.
Two inaccessible islands that are also worth mentioning are Crocodile and Turtle Island.
These two are also worthwhile to observe from a distance. Boats cannot dock the islands and maybe take some selfies. What's special about these islands is that they are in fact in a shape of a crocodile in a turtle.
These shapes are seen from a horizontal angle and not from above.
It even looks like the crocodile is chasing the turtle. We're not going to list all our possible islands on the tour, but another one worth mentioning is the Cuenco Tunnel, aka Dugong Island.
This island was made famous by a TV show called Marina and is called Dugong Island because the cave was home of the dugong in the series, a creature that lived inside the cave.
Dugong is also known as a sea cow.
You as a visitor of 100 Islands can enter the cave as well.
It has an area perched on stilts and makes for a great place to chill and picnic as well. Here, you also have a great view over the ocean, and the island features a ramp that you can jump off into the sea and have some fun.
You need to pay several fees before you can enter the 100 Islands National Park. If you're just going for a day tour, you need to pay an environmental fee of 60 pesos, an entrance fee of 30 pesos, and an insurance fee of 10 pesos for a total of 100 pesos. Those who want to stay overnight will need to pay a bit more. There are environmental fee is 120 pesos.
There is also a 200 deposit that you need to pay when you register at the tourism office.
This is for local government. Basura mo iuwi mo or bring your own trash home policy.
You will be given a trash bag that you can use during your visit to the park. When you return with your trash bag filled with litter, your deposit will be returned to you. There are two entrances in Alaminos City, at which you can take a boat tour going to 100 Islands. The main entrance is located at the Luca Park, and all the tricycle riders will know about this too. This is actually a newly built alternative welcome center for Hundreds Island, which might be a great option if you're like to avoid the crowds on these days.
It's not known by many, but it makes for just a fun and quiet little center to register and take off with your assigned boat.
It's right in the rural area nearby Alaminos with lots of salt farms. And the tricycle riders will know what you mean when you say Mangrove Alternative Welcome Center 100 Islands.
Tourist arrivals are increasing every year.
There are water activities offered in the developed island in 100 islands such as kayaking, jet ski, banana boat ride, helmet diving, scuba diving, parasailing, and many more!
Wall climbing, rappelling, and zip lining from one island to another are also available in 100 islands.
You will also enjoy island hopping where you can visit some of the undeveloped islands of 100 Island because it is part of the boat tour package when you go to 100 Island.
Hope you have sufficient interest in traveling Pangasinan, and we believe 100 Islands National Park in Alaminos City is an attraction you cannot afford to miss.
ang kubo. Siguraduhin mo bukas na bukas wala na kayo dito at pumirma ka na sa barangay.
Julia, Kevin, anong ginagawa mo dito?
Mommy, Daddy,
Sarah, nananaginip ka.
don't want to be like Arabella. She's dying. Bakit kasi tayo iniwan ng baba ko? Hindi ba tayo talaga mamay? Ama namin, huwag niyo pong hahayaang mawala sa amin si Arabella.
Sa susunod na umuwi ka na dito na maraming sugat, ay dadagdagan ka pa yan.
Panginoon, patawarin mo po ko sa lahat ng aking mga kasalanan.